From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your afternoon weather update.
Hey, good afternoon, folks. The first day of astronomical spring is approaching pretty quickly, but it certainly does not feel like it here across the Tennessee Valley right now. 43 here in Lawrenceburg at the moment, 45 in the Shoals, 46 in Russellville there right now. Some of us starting to flirt with 50 right now as of midday, but I don't think we're going to get much higher than that, at least for the rest of the day today. Let's take a look at some conditions across the area. The conditions are not too bad here. Some patchy cloud cover with mostly clear skies out there. No rain in sight, so all things considered, it's not a terrible day. 43 degrees definitely does warrant a coat out there, and definitely given the fact that it's pretty breezy out there as well, with the wind out of the north and west at 10 miles an hour, gusting to 15 at times. Definitely kind of nippy out there as we're heading through the day today. Chapstick companies love days like this. 45% humidity, dry, cool, breezy days like this are definitely not good for those of us who get dry lips very easily. So, hopping across the state line, taking a look at the Shoals. More high-level clouds in northwestern Alabama. These are not impacting the forecast too much. Temperatures really not too far off there either. 45 at the moment. Wind out of the north and west at 6 miles an hour at the moment. Humidity, again, 42%, so pretty dry out there, at least in the big picture. Take a look at future cast. You can see what I'm talking about here with those high-level clouds. Those are moving out of here with time. They're moving off to the east. Again, they really don't have a huge impact on the forecast, but as we head through the rest of the day today and into the early hours of tonight, it looks like we're going to get down back below freezing once again. More frost is probably in the forecast as we're heading through the overnight hours of tonight. Temperatures in the mid to upper 20s for lows as we head through tomorrow morning. By the time we're waking up, pretty brisk out there. We'll call it mid-20s as we're heading into the beginning hours of our Sunday. Clear skies nonetheless, though, and we do recover a little bit, getting back up into the upper 30s and lower 40s for highs tomorrow. So tomorrow is probably going to be the pinnacle, so to speak, of this cold snap as we head into the rest of our weekend. So here's the hometown forecast. You can see what I'm talking about there. Most of us really don't break the lower 40s for highs tomorrow. We'll call it partly cloudy. It's going to be a really nice day, but 42 for a high in Lawrenceburg really just, it leaves a lot to be desired as we're heading into mid-March. We'll call it 42 in Linville, 43 in Pulaski, 44 out there at Savannah is the warmest temperature in southern Middle Tennessee at the moment for the highs as we head into tomorrow. Northwest Alabama, much of the same, unfortunately. 44 in Moulton is the highest temperature there in northwestern Alabama for tomorrow. 43 in the Shoals and Florence, 43 in Athens as well. But thankfully, I think those clear skies will provide a pretty decent day if you don't mind wearing a coat as we head through tomorrow. Now, let's take a look at the GFS here. This is one of our more long-range models. It gets you kind of a sense of what we have to look forward to for the week ahead. We do have a high-pressure system over here as the next few days progress, and that's kind of what's been providing this really dry, really cold air. But as we head into the work week, we start to get that wind coming out of the south, and every time that happens, well, I think we know what that indicates. That indicates a warming trend and the chance of storms possibly building as we head through the rest of the work week. You can see through Tuesday here, system building off to our west, chance of showers and storms by midweek here, but I think the main chance of showers and storms comes with this larger system as we're heading through the end portions of the work week that begins to manifest by about next Thursday, next Friday. We'll keep an eye on that just in case it has any chance of strong storms. But before that, you can see that warming trend really begins in a very sharp way. That's what I was talking about with that wind shifting out of the south here. By Wednesday, we're already back up in the 60s. By Thursday, already back up in the lower, perhaps even mid-70s for highs, and by the end of the week it might even be warmer still. But this is really the trend you usually see when the wind starts shifting out of the south. You get that warm, moist air coming into the Tennessee Valley and providing warmth and the chance of showers. Now you can see what I'm talking about on the 7-day here. There's that warming trend I was talking about. Cool for the first half of the week and again dry, but chance of showers and maybe a storm here they're starting to get introduced by the time we're heading through the second half of the work week, with spring-like conditions starting to linger once more behind it. So perhaps this cold is on borrowed time, but nonetheless I think we're starting to swing back into a more spring-like pattern as we head through this work week. Thanks for watching this forecast update. I'll leave you to look at your 7-day forecast, and God bless.